Good morning. Welcome to our platforms nrpmediaja.com, also Facebook and YouTube at nrpmediaja. It's Tuesday, November 28, 2023. I am Kimberly Ashley with the NRP Break of Day Newscast. Here are the headlines. Wholeness says JLP not afraid to face the electorate. Many Jamaicans are near catastrophic health events because they don't know their status. No formal report yet from police about viral video with cop apparently kneeling in chest of 11-year-old boy. NWC continues to install new state-of-the-art, easy-to-read meters. And in sports, big clashes in Champions League semi-final games today. The news today is brought to you courtesy of Suritsu Communications, connecting homes, connecting lives, connecting multiple platforms through convergence. Check them today by calling 876-333-1927 or 876-333-1926. Suritsu Communications, we're here to serve you better. Discover the power of seamless connection with Suritsu Communications, your go-to wireless internet provider. Right here in your backyard, our expert team delivers state-of-the-art internet service promptly and professionally. Choose from our comprehensive packages, Airhome, Advanced, or Custom, all designed for the data-driven user. Ready for lightning-fast internet? Call us at 876-333-1926 or 876-333-1927 and be online within hours. Suritsu Communications, where we're not just connecting homes, we're building communities through technology. And now the news. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says his Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, has no fear in facing the people of Jamaica in the upcoming local government elections. The elections are due by latest end of February next year. Mr. Holness said the JLP has transformed Jamaica into the gem of the Caribbean. He was addressing the annual conference of his ruling JLP party in Kingston on Sunday. He told the party supporters that the young people in Jamaica needed to be educated about where the party had taken the country from where it is today. He said the party was not fearful of the local government elections next year.
At a date to be announced, at a time of my choosing, we will be going back to the people on the local government elections. We have no fear in facing the people of Jamaica.
Mr. Holness said the Jamaica Labour Party has made a significant change in Jamaica from what it was 10 years ago under the PNP.
10 years ago, if you were to define Jamaica, you would say Jamaica is a country with high debt, high inflation, high unemployment, unstable exchange rate, low reserves, poorly rated on the international market, a country on the brink of bankruptcy. If you ask the international community today, they tell you Jamaica, we are upgrading their ratings and we are giving them a positive outlook. Jamaica is getting the best ratings it has ever gotten in its history.
Prime Minister JLP leader Andrew Holness. Garbage collection is to be privatized. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who made the announcement Sunday, said private investors would bring in capital and management to make the country cleaner. He said the National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, the current waste collector, would still exist, but with a new role. Mr. Holness was addressing the annual conference of his ruling Jamaica Labour Party, JLP. Mr. Holness said he was sad to see how dirty parts of the country were being treated, including the street sides. He said there has been many study collection and the decision was now made to get private investors and companies to collect garbage.
We are now going to privatize the collection of waste in Jamaica. This is going to create a new incentive for the collection of garbage. It is going to bring new investments, and it is going to bring new management to the process of garbage collection.
Mr. Holness said the NSWMA would still have a role, but one as the regulator.
The role of the NSWMA will then move from that of a service provider to being that of a regulator. What we will do is to ensure service quality is delivered from the private garbage collector.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Mr. Holness did not give many details, but also said the Riverton City dump is to be closed. No date was advanced for this or the privatization of garbage collection. Jamaicans are quote unquote walking sick people. That's the position of Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton. Dr. Tufton says Jamaicans are being urged to take charge of their own well being and to make regular checkups a vital part of their routine. He is urging this position in light of the increasing incidence of lifestyle related ailments. Gafar Ellis picks up that story.
The Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says many Jamaicans are unaware of their health status and are walking around with ailments such as diabetes and hypertension, making themselves susceptible to hospitalization or even death. In a public awareness campaign dubbed Know Your Number, the Minister of Health and Wellness has earmarked some 500,000 screening tests for the 2023-2024 fiscal year. These tests are to provide Jamaicans with the opportunity to know what they are vulnerable to and what they need to do to correct this through lifestyle changes. Dr. Tufton told JS News that the Know Your Number campaign is to encourage yearly health screening and reduce illnesses among the population. The minister said that during a visit by a health team to Falmouth, 1,600 persons, he said 450 did multiple tests for non-communicable diseases and 100 of them had to be referred to a medical doctor for follow-up examinations. Dr. Tufton said what that meant in practical terms was that there were people there who didn't know whether or not they were diabetic and found out. There were other people who didn't know they were hypertensive and they found out. He said they probably wouldn't know until they got a stroke or a heart attack and they ended up in the accident and emergency ward. Dr. Tufton said that's why the Know Your Number program was created. I'm Gafar Ellis for NRP News.
Thank you, Gafar. The National Water Commission, NWC, says it is continuing to install new solid state water meters. The NWC says the new meters are easy to read and do not require the Commission's staff to access premises to get water usage readings. The NWC says the new meters are an essential part of the process of making the enterprise more efficient and reducing the levels of non-revenue water. They said this would also reduce the cause of disputes and disagreements and ensure that the NWC is able to accurately measure and collect for all the water it supplies. According to the water provider, the new meters are rated among the best in the world and represent the most advanced water metering technology available. The devices are approved by the Jamaica Bureau of Standards and other regulatory authorities. The Commission says there are many benefits to the NWC for replacing the aged meters in the field with these best in class meters. The new meters are easy to read with a digital display providing a range of information, including a feature that can be used as a leak detector. Then, with the capacity for remote reading, so this will also eventually reduce the need for NWC meter reading to access customer on a monthly basis. The new meters will also enable water usage to be observed in real time and over a period rather than at fixed intervals. NWC is asking customers to give access to properly identified staff seeking to install the meters. Up to late Monday evening, the police high command has still not issued a statement about a viral video in which a police officer appeared to be kneeling in the chest of an 11-year-old boy in St. Mary. The incident happened at the weekend. Police were reportedly attempting to subdue the boy following a traffic stop when they said they were going to arrest the boy's father in Arokobesa. The boy who came out of his father's car reportedly hit a policeman. The boy was pepper sprayed. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency and the police are said to be investigating the incident. The Jamaica Association of Public Health Inspectors, JAPHI, has condemned what it says is the growing trend of the impersonation of public health inspectors. JAPHI says there was a widely circulated video showing two men dressed in the brown pants and beige shirt uniform of public health inspectors giving interviews at the recent reopening of Crab Circle Eatery in Kingston. The president of JAPHI, Michael Miles, says the men seen in the videos are not public health inspectors. He said they do not speak on behalf of the public health inspectors. The group said the men were imposters who had committed an act of fraud. Mr. Miles called for media houses who used videos with the alleged imposters to withdraw the videos. He also called on citizens to be vigilant and report these imposters if seen.
This association strongly condemns these actions and calls on the relevant authorities to find and take strong actions against these persons. We call on the media houses to retract the videos immediately. We would like to urge the public to be vigilant in identifying these imposters and report any suspicious activities to the police.
President of the Jamaica Association of Public Health Inspectors, Michael Miles. Meantime, there are reports that one man, a blogger, has come forward admitting that he deceived the system, pretending to be a bona fide health inspector. NRP will provide an update when details are available. You're listening to news on NRP Radio, your primary Christian source for news, sports, and the weather on nrpmediaja.com. Reaching you where you are, no boundaries, no limitations. This information package is brought to you by Suritsu Communications, connecting homes, connecting lives, connecting multiple platforms through convergence. Check them today by calling 876-333-1927 or 876-333-1926. Suritsu Communications, we are here to serve you better. Discover the power of seamless connection with Suritsu Communications, your go-to wireless internet provider. Right here in your backyard, our expert team delivers state-of-the-art internet service promptly and professionally. Choose from our comprehensive packages: AirSpeed, Home, Advanced, or Custom, all designed for the data-driven user. Ready for lightning-fast internet? Call us at 876-333-1926 or 876-333-1927 and be online within hours. Communications, where we're not just connecting homes, we're building communities through technology. And now let's give you some sporting information brought to you by Hepburn's Glass, located at 13 Chisholm Avenue in Kingston.
Hepburn's Glass Supplies is the latest trend-setting supplier of glass and mirrors in the industry. We specialize in tinted and clear glasses, as well as mirrors for all your windows, doors, and closets at very competitive prices. To maximize your shopping experience, 16 and 1/8 mirror thickness and 3/16 and quarter thickness in our entire stock of float glasses. We have in stock gloves, cutters, and suction cups at unbeatable prices. Our customer service is second to none, with same-day cutting for your specific measurements. Visit our office at 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. Call us at 9080962 or email hepburn.glass@gmail.com. Hepburn's Glass, quality service is our priority.
And now for our sports stories. We kick off on football. The finalists in the Schoolboy Champions Cup should be known this afternoon following a doubleheader at the Tony Spalding Complex in Kingston. In the first match, Clarendon College are up against Hydel. Both teams are also in the respective finals of the DaCosta Cup for Clarendon and the Manning Cup for Hydel. This is to be followed by Glenmuir versus Kingston College. That match starts at 5:30. Finally, and in the Jamaica Premier League on Monday, Mount Pleasant Academy kept up their perfect record, winning their 6 straight. They came from behind to beat Montego Bay 2-1 to stay at the top of the table with 18 points from their 6 matches. Also on Monday, Humble Lion beat Waterhouse 1-0. In matches on Sunday, still in the Jamaica Premier League, Dunbeholden tagged Malines United 2-1, while Limehall continued their winless run, going down to Vere 4-1. That's sports in our NRP Break of Day newscast, brought to you by Hepburn's Glass, located at 13 Chisholm Avenue in Kingston. We promise to bring you a good news story as often as we can. If you know of or are aware of any event or person whose good story we should highlight, please send this information to our email address at nationalreligiousmediaja@gmail.com or call 876-336-9928. That's the local news and sports. Stand by now for the latest international news, courtesy of the Voice of America.
This is VOA News. I'm Tommy McNeil. While mediators continue to work to free all hostages in Gaza, there's a spotlight on the children being held by Hamas as a ceasefire between Israel and the U.S.-designated terror group is extended.
On Monday, mediator Qatar announced that Israel and Hamas agreed to extend a ceasefire for 2 more days, raising hopes among Israelis that more people, including that Hamas had taken hostage on October 7th, would be released. Israel says Hamas captured 40 children out of a total of 240 hostages. An official from Qatar said that 10 of the children are under the control of other militant groups and that it's not clear if Hamas can find them. The Israeli families say that the reunions with their children released from Hamas captivity are bittersweet because there are still so many remaining hostages. They say they will not rest until every family is reunited. Linda Gradstein, VOA News, Jerusalem.
평양 11월 27일 23시 36분 25초 워싱턴의 백악관, 펜타곤 등의 대상들을 촬영한 자료들을 구체적으로 보고받으시었습니다.
Saying that 4 Navy nuclear aircraft carriers and 1 British aircraft carrier were spotted in photos taken in Norfolk Naval Base in Newport News Shipbuilding in Virginia, United States. And North Korean leader Kim Jong-un apparently received photos taken by its recently launched spy satellite. North Korea last week successfully launched its first reconnaissance satellite, which it said was designed to monitor U.S. and South Korean military movements. VOA News.
That was the latest international news from the VOA. Now for the weather report and forecast. The National Met Service is reporting that there is a significant feature of a trough across Jamaica. The trough is expected to remain across the island through to midweek. Thereafter, a high-pressure ridge is expected to build across Jamaica. Now for our 24-hour forecast. This morning, expect isolated showers mainly across sections of eastern parishes. Otherwise, it will be partly cloudy. This afternoon, expect isolated showers and possible thunderstorms, mainly across sections of southern and northeastern parishes. It will be partly cloudy elsewhere. Now for a 3-day forecast. On Wednesday, expect partly cloudy conditions with isolated afternoon showers across western parishes. On Thursday and Friday, expect partly cloudy conditions in the day. In other current regional weather features, there is a frontal system across the Gulf of Mexico. That is the latest weather report and forecast in the Break of Day Newscast. With that, we have come to the end of our news presentation this morning. But before we go, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says JLP not afraid to face the electorate. Many Jamaicans are near catastrophic health events because they don't know their status. No formal report yet from the police about viral video with cop apparently kneeling in the chest of an 11-year-old boy. NWC continues to install new state-of-the-art, easy-to-read meters. In sports, big clashes in Champions League semi-final games today. The full package of news today came to you courtesy of Siritsu Communications, connecting homes, connecting lives, connecting multiple platforms through convergence. Check them today by calling 876-333-1927 or 876-333-1926. Siritsu Communications, we are here to serve you better. Discover the power of seamless connection with Suritsu Communications, your go-to wireless internet provider. Right here in your backyard, our expert team delivers state-of-the-art internet service promptly and professionally. Choose from our comprehensive packages: AirSpeed, Home, Advanced, or Custom, all designed for the data-driven user. Ready for lightning-fast internet? Call us at 876-333-1926 or 876-333-1927 and be online within hours. Siritsu Communications, where we're not just connecting homes, we're building communities through technology. Here is your invitation to join us again this evening at 6:30 for the NRP Evening News Roundup. Remember, we invite you to give your feedback to this newscast via WhatsApp at 876-336-9928 or on any of the platforms that you are listening to. We invite you to also subscribe to our YouTube channel at NRP Media JA and click on the notification bell. The same applies to our Facebook pages at NRP Media JA under the name Lish. Our radio platform at nrpmediaja.com is always operating 24/7, 365 days per year for your listening pleasure. Join this growing medium, feel fulfilled and informed. I am Kimberly Ashley for NRP News. Have a good rest of your morning.
Hi, I'm Genevieve.
And I'm Kalisha. And we are the Christ Praises. You're listening to NRP Media and Radio. Reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limits.
Do it for me.